Hello everyone, welcome to the another lecture of liquid solution class 12. So in the last class we have discussed about the colligative property, right? So in that colligative property we have discussed relative lowering in vapor pressure. So now we will discuss about the next colligative property, which is elevation in boiling point, and after that we will continue with depression in freezing point. Okay, so when we are talking about elevation in boiling point, elevation in boiling point. So it is, when you will see, it is denoted by delta TB. Okay, so now we will consider some cases. Okay, just see, we have taken one container. Okay, and in this container we have added a component, suppose A. Okay, we have added a component, suppose A, and it is volatile in nature, so it will generate, it will start when we will apply heat here. After some time it will evaporate, or it will start to boil. Let's talk about the boiling. It will start to boil, right? Now what we are doing, this is a solvent, A is a solvent here. Okay, now what we are doing, we are adding here a non-volatile solute, means the nature of the solute will be non-volatile. Okay, now just think one thing, just see one thing. When only A was present, at that time on the surface of this liquid, only A was present, right? Only A was present. Now when we have added a non-volatile solute, which is, take the example as B. Okay, so now in place of C, in place of A, what you will observe that in place of A, some of the place will be occupied by this B, right? Some of the place will be occupied by this B. So what will happen at that time? The temperature at which previously A was boiling, now at that temperature A will not boil. Okay, we have to increase the temperature for the boiling, right? I hope you are understanding this. The temperature at which previously A was boiling, now it will not boil on that temperature. The temperature we have to increase, right? So what we can say, that when we are adding a solute which is non-volatile, right, boiling point increases, right? Boiling point increases. Now next, what we can say, that boiling point is increasing. If you are asked to define boiling point, how you will define? So for that we can define like this: boiling point is, it is the temperature at which okay, vapor pressure of the solution, okay, vapor pressure of the solution become equal to atmospheric pressure. We can define like this. Okay, so now to understand the concept of this elevation in boiling point, we will take the help of a graph. Okay, we will take the help of graph. So this is the graph. This side we will take as temperature. Okay, and this side we will take vapor pressure. Okay, so since I have told you when only solvent was present, which was volatile, at that time the certain boiling point will be there, right? When only solvent was present, at that time certain boiling point was there. So suppose this is the temperature. Suppose let's take this. Suppose this is the temperature at which this is the graph of pure solvent. Okay, I am writing here pure solvent. Okay, and when we have added a non-volatile solute, at that time the temperature is increased. So suppose this is the temperature. Suppose this is the graph of solution. This is the graph of solution. Okay, and temperature we have assumed, suppose this one, suppose we have assumed here 1 atm. Okay, so this is the point. So what we can say that this is the point, this is the temperature. At this temperature, this pure solvent start to boil. Okay, and this is the temperature where this solvent starts to boil. Okay, so the temperature at which for pure solvent we will donate this with T naught B. Okay, T naught B, and for solution we will use a term which is TB. Okay, and the difference of both this, it is denoted by delta TB. Okay, so what we have seen here, we have seen that T naught B is what? Boiling point of pure solvent, right? TB was boiling point of solution, right? And the difference of this two, delta TB, it will be what? It will be equal to greater minus smaller, TB minus T naught B, TB minus T naught B. Understood? I think all of you have understood this. Now, from the experiment, we have got that this delta TB, okay, this delta TB is directly proportional to molality. Molality, I hope all of you we have discussed in the first class. From the experiment, we have found that this delta TB is directly proportional to molality. Okay, so this part is clear, I think, right? So I am rubbing this part. directly proportional to molality, right? Now to remove this directly proportional sign, we will use a constant here. Delta TB is equal to KBM. Okay. Here this KB is called what? Is a molar elevation constant or ebullioscopic constant. Ebullioscopic constant. Okay. And since this KB depends upon solvent, so its unit will be Kelvin kg per. Okay, so this was all about the elevation in boiling point. I hope all of you have understood this. Okay, we have taken a container where only pure solvent was there. At that time, this is the temperature at which the pure solvent starts to boil. After that, when we have added a non-volatile solute, the temperature has increased here to Tb, and the difference between these two temperatures is Tb is equal to Tb minus T naught B. And from the experiment, we have assumed that delta Tb is directly proportional to molality. And to remove this molar directly proportional sign, we have used the constant term, which is Kb, molar elevation constant or ebullioscopic constant. And this Kb depends upon the solvent, so there its unit will be kg, Kelvin kg per mole. Right? So I hope this is clear. Right? Now we will move to the next